Hello, today we're going to be making gluten-free pancakes. For the flour, it's a mixture of brown flour, tapioca, and buckwheat flour, which I absolutely love the flavor of. And here I have coconut milk that we'll be using already in a bowl with 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. What this does is that it makes it curdle, so you're getting more of like a fluffiness later on in the pancake. We have baking powder, baking soda. I don't like using too much brown sugar and whatnot. I tend to use stevia because it's a lighter plant sugar. I have vanilla as well. Yeah, I'm not going to add salt to this. I don't think so. And as a butter, later on, I'm going to be using a coconut oil just to cook it with. And this isn't the greatest pan, so it could get stuck while I'm making it, but we'll see how it goes. I already turned it on. Okay, so with the flour, we're going to be adding 2 teaspoons of baking soda. Baking powder. Baking powder, 2 tablespoons. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And again in the wet, I'm going to be adding just a teaspoon of the vanilla extract. Whoop. Just going to mix the dry ingredients together. Yeah, I'm going to add the bit of it's dry. Yeah, just a teaspoon. 2 teaspoons of the stevia. Okay, now I'm going to add the wet ingredients. What you don't want to do with this is over mix it. You're not making crepes. So you're just going to kind of fold it in. You don't want to use a whisk. I'm just trying to make the fluffiest pancakes. You can see how the vinegar and the baking soda are reacting to each other. This is what helps create the fluffiness. It's okay if there's like lumps as well, like that will just add to the height of this. Okay, so yeah, don't overmix. Right, I think this is hot enough. Hopefully it won't stick. Spread it around with the napkin. See how big these get. So I actually made a hazelnut spread earlier on. I'll give you the recipe below. It's really easy to make. It's just roasted hazelnuts, 2 cups of, with dates and coconut cream. A pinch of salt. It's delicious. So I'm going to be making banana hazelnut spread pancake. I'll turn up the heat on this actually. See, as you can see, it's like clumpy, which is great. Do not overmix the batter. Yeah, I don't think this was actually hot enough when I started. Just really hope it doesn't stick. I'm actually going to stop the video and get back to it. Nah, we can wait. Yeah, sometimes I make pancakes with just buckwheat flour and the same ingredients because I really enjoy the flavor. It's pretty strong, so it's not for everybody. Yeah, I try not to have any gluten in my diet at all whatsoever because it is inflammatory. And if I accidentally eat it, the next day I even wake up with like swollen eyes. I think the majority of people are sensitive to gluten. I apologize for not heating the pan enough. At least it's somewhat not sticking. So what I was gonna say, yeah, the apple cider vinegar I bought is organic. I do tend to buy as many organic ingredients as possible. Where I come from, like in Jib, it's kind of hard to buy everything organic. We do have a local health shop that does have fruits and veg. But unfortunately for myself it's a bit expensive, but when I can, I will go out and buy it. Another thing too is I went to the grocery store and I bought bananas. And unfortunately, see the stems are still green and the rest is ripe. So this means that they've been artificially ripened. A chemical has been put onto the banana to make it ripen faster. So this is unnaturally ripened, which is unfortunate. It's actually really hard to find bananas here that aren't like that. Like, this one's not too bad. Yeah, it's hard. Hard to find that here. There we go. Yeah, the best type of bananas to eat are the smaller ones. There's always a dog barking in the background. I'm actually getting super hot now because of this. Yeah, it's quite hot here. Yeah, I have hypermobility in my shoulders, so I do this quite often. Get a little shoulder stretch. So I've turned this up quite high now. I guess I can cut the banana while we wait. This might end up being my longest video. So let's go over the ingredients. 1.5 cups of flour, a mixture of buckwheat, rice and tapioca. Then we have 1.25 cups of coconut milk, but you can use soy milk if you like, higher in protein. And we have 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of the vinegar in the milk. And let that set for a bit. I let it set for at least like 3 minutes. Doesn't take a hell of a long time, but you'll see it curdle. It curdles a lot more with soy milk, I find. So we have 1 done. I'm sure now that it's hot, the next one will be a lot easier. You can have whatever you like to it. You can have blueberries, fruit. I tend to just make them plain and add whatever it is I want outside of it. And also too, if you put this in the fridge for a bit, you will have bigger pancakes. I don't want ginormous ones, but you can make pretty big ones. Yeah, it's cooking too quickly and it's burning the bottom. This pan is not very good. I'll just show you with the one pancake. The finished result, I guess. So here's my gluten-free pancake. I'll just put my homemade hazelnut chocolate spread. It's incredible. It's so much nicer than the one I used to be addicted to when I was younger. I left the skin on too, so it's a bit more grainy than the store-bought kind. Here you have it, a banana hazelnut chocolate pancake.